let's find out if we can innovate on mono white aggro. We've got our cat collectors, we've got our assortment of mini 1/1s, and we've got the addition of Chainsaw, an artifact equipment that when it enters deals 3 damage. When a creature dies, it gets a rev counter, and every rev counter counts as an extra power for whichever creature is equipped to it. I'm hoping that we'll be able to buff up our Healer's Hawk to like a 6/1 flying lifelink if we get one late game. And let's see how this does. I've had a few pretty good games, a few games where I went pretty wide, a few games where I went pretty tall, a few games where I've died to some late game threats, so let's see how we do with this one. Our opening hand is a fairly decent keep. We're gonna throw down a Healer's Hawk into Leonin's Vanguard, topping off with some Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Now hold on a second. I'm a strong believer of the you can't chew gum and walk at the same time. Thank you, London Tipton from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Ooh, change of plans. Alright. Sacred Foundry, tapped, rabbit, in, hawk, damage. Take that, Leo. Our opponent? Whoa! That's some sick card art. Anyway. Our opponent. Shoot the sheriff. Alright, okay. Do you have more kill spells? Let's just get up a bunch of life, get up a bunch of creatures. If we get a few more lands, Elspeth would be pretty nice here, giving counters for each creature, and flying can be fairly game-ending over a few turns. Now, are they going to grab the Leonin Vanguard? Yeah, they will. That's okay. That's reasonable. So, honestly, not much to do right now instead of just attack on in. If you have any experience with some mono white aggro, which I bet a bunch of people do because it's a fairly common deck to play with. Hey. They're gonna kill my Sanctifier. Leave it in the comments down below and let me know how you plan to innovate on it. The meta can't be solved right now, right? That's way too boring. There's always got to be some way to evolve or play with the meta. Because if not, what's the point? We're here to have fun, find some cool stuff. And so far, our opponent's been a little bit slow with it. Have we? Maybe. Is that a problem? Maybe. And unfortunately, we haven't gotten our chainsaw yet. So we haven't been getting our staying power to buff up our creatures later in the game. And they're gonna mill 2 cards. Although, it seems like our opponent's a mill control deck. Which, to be honest, Chainsaw, not great against. They don't have any creatures to kill, so the fact that we're able to just attack on it, pretty good. I think we have our opponent right here if they don't have any big answer. There we go. Easy peasy first game in. Let's see how our next game goes. Not a great example of this deck, however, if you hold it with me for just 1 second, I'm sure we'll get into a game with Chainsaw in it, and we'll see the power of having staying power. Now you might say, playing an aggro deck. and toning it down a bit is a bad idea. And I would say, shit, man, probably. But we won't know it's a bad idea until you do it 5,000 times. So let's get to it. If everyone watching plays this deck and we all do it just once, we'll know by the end of one day whether or not this is a good idea. Now, all of you out there with functional prefrontal cortexes may be looking at this idea and going, hey, I don't know, man. That kind of sounds like a bad idea. Check this one out. Have you ever seen a bunny this big? Have you ever seen a masterful place such as that? If you say yes, I'm gonna cry. If you say no, I'm gonna cry. Checkmate. Cat collector, go. Anyway. Yeah, because now I can't really attack on in, but I've held them back for quite a bit. And board 4. Pretty good. Pass the turn. They can't even target it for the next few turns. Exemplar of Light. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on the creature. Whenever you put another counter on the creature, draw a card. That's fun. What's not fun is drawing lands. Is there anything I can do here? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna make a cat. Do I attack in? If they kill my Sanctifier, they'll get things back. I don't need my Vanguard, but I don't need to throw them away. I think we just hold back, throw it down the plains, pass the turn. And hope we get our chainsaw. Please. We have 4 of them in this deck. I want to show how cool chainsaw. Oh shit. That puts him out of chainsaw range. This might be a downside to chainsaw. Now if we just out life gain the damage that they deal, we'll be okay. That's a bit too much damage coming our way. We can out life gain that. Yeah. Impact Tremors, exactly what I need. Food token. Num. Extra cat. Deal some damage. Pass the turn. Alright. Now that I'm thinking about it, our opponent should already be dead by now. And their Exemplar of Light should not have gotten this big. Now, I'm not saying it's because I didn't get a chainsaw early on, but the fact that I am banking on 1 card isn't a great play. So you know what? Aish. Okay. Well, bit of a rough one. Good game, opponent. I'll see you in another game. In our 3rd game. Bit rough. Not gonna lie. Kind of, motherfucking, yeah. 3rd game, it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. We pop in. Dropping in like it's Tilted Towers to Cassier Pack Leader. Okay. I got a question. Do I mulligan this for the sole reason of finding a chainsaw? This is a keepable hand. I'm am I gambling, man? And it didn't pay off at all. So let's just throw down the Sacred Foundry. Bunny. Last turn. Did chainsaws in this deck? I swear I did. Oh, if it's against goblins, then we're good. And... alright. Have you read any good horror stories? Dracula's a classic. I've read a little bit of it, and quite frankly, not that scared of it. Grab, grab. Like, it's way too atmospheric for me. Although maybe I was just kind of bored. I don't know. You gotta read classic books. I recently just watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it was not at all what I was expecting. I thought Texas Chainsaw Massacre would be a lot bloodier than it was. And no, it was really reserved and really not ceremonial. Like there was a little bit of gore near the end, but even when... Now, spoilers for... Actually, it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Of course, the guy in the wheelchair dies. When he dies and he gets chainsawed in the chest, like... you would expect there to be blood all over the place. Like the Japanese anime blood spurt. But no, it was basically hidden by his body, which was jarring for me. I didn't expect it to be... God damn. What is this, an anime convention? Cat boys galore. Alright. We're gonna trade. Or offer the trade. And they decline it. But yeah. Turns out, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's in the Library of Congress. We've got to learn. We've got to start somewhere. Well, they got to start something with Cranko. I'm thinking we full send these Leonins. Because Cranko will eat 1, we'll get in 4 damage, and we'll tempt him with blocking another. Oof. Now, if we draw Chainsaw next, this will be the best option, the best time to show it off. Blight 1, Cranko. Yep, make some more goblins. Make some more goblins. K-Doke. Our opponent's nearly out of their hand. I'm at 34 life. That's pretty good. Lightning Helix. I'll take it. We'll take out Cranko. But unfortunately, we can't really do too much against this. Oh, shit. That's 16 damage right there, at least. Oh, okay, no. How do we... If they just full send, they're getting 12 damage through, no problem. But possibly more, and I don't... I have some life gain. What I'm thinking this deck lacks is any sort of card advantage. Now, is that a factor of I didn't look at the mono white life gain meta deck beforehand? No, no comment. No comment. They were thinking of a Bogart. First, oh shit, is that the thing with? Okay. Well, this is probably a good game. They have no life gain, but they're gonna full send. How much damage is each? You know what? It's less damage to just take this, because each one I block is 3 damage altogether. See, 1, 2, 3. Oh, they do have life gain. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. If we just full send, they'll eat my Sanctifier. I'll get in, drop them to 5. If I do no damage to them and they full send again, I can attack on in. Big brain plays here, big brain. Scuzzback Scrounger. That's what they called me in high school. Okay. Y'all. Now I can't block any goblins. Yeah, hit me with that damage. A full send. Oh, now I can't even. What is with this land draw? Well, thank you so much for watching. I think we've learned a valuable lesson here in that relying on Chainsaw, not entirely a great idea. Will I do it again? Absolutely. Is it one of my favorite cards? Absolutely. Do I have too many favorites? Absolutely. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this content, feel free to click on the next video popping on screen right now. I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.